Hi, I'm Harry Moore, physical therapist with Goldsboro Physical Therapy. Today I'd like to demonstrate for you proper lifting techniques for prevention of back and other joint problems associated with repetitious lifting, and this video is for the employees of Parker Gas Company specifically. Most back injuries occur rarely because of a single lift or sudden twisting type movement, but rather repetitious lifting done over a period of time, especially if done incorrectly. So it is important to understand safe lifting techniques and how they apply to your daily activities as an employee of Parker Gas. It's important to understand that most lifting should be done using the larger muscles of the hips and legs and keeping the spine in as neutral a posture as possible. By neutral posture, I mean posture in which the head is erect, shoulders are up straight, and there's a slight sway in the back or even a little protrusion of the buttocks as you perform your lifts. Most lifts should be done carefully with the weight as close to you as possible. Straddle your feet, keep your head straight, and perform a squat with the legs and hips. As you begin to lift, you should set your abdominal muscles or tighten your tummy muscles and then stand with the legs, not pulling up with the arms and not jerking suddenly with your back or neck. Now I'd like to demonstrate this lift again. And let's remember to always use the safety objects that are provided by your employer. Again, the basic lift of this tank from the floor should be done with the weight as close to you as possible, head up, shoulders back, and squat using the legs and hips to perform the lift. Then with the arms fairly straight, simply stand erectly. Now, there are obviously other types of lift that are involved in this job. Many of those include lifting and stacking of these objects, moving them from one place to another. A key point to remember when you're moving from one point to the other is to perform your basic lift, but also to prepare the path in which you're going to move so that you can avoid tripping over yourself, so that you can avoid twisting your spine, because it is the combination of standing and twisting that causes the most back injuries associated with any type of lifting. So let me demonstrate this for you. I'm going to lift this tank and place it up on top of this, which basically simulates the lift for floor level up to the top of a pallet. Again, I'm preparing myself. I get as close to the tank as possible, hold my head and shoulders erectly, squat, and in this case I'm going to tilt the tank slightly so that I can lower myself even further. Again, stand erectly, keep this object as close to me as possible, and lift and place. I've done very little movement with my body. I've done no twisting of my trunk while performing this lift. Not only does this protect your spine, it also protects shoulders and necks as well. With the forklift tanks, the technique is the same as the smaller tank. I'll demonstrate for you. Again, I want to place the tank as close to me as possible. Squat using my legs, head up, shoulders back. Squat further so that you can place your hands underneath the tank. Again, keeping this close to you, and then stand. Now, as I place this, notice that I will move my feet rather than twisting my spine. This will enable me to keep my spine nice and straight as I do this and not have to lunge and reach with the tank. Let me demonstrate this again for you. Okay, feet close together, close to the tank, squat, head up, move your feet, and place. So let's review the fundamentals of safe lifting on the job. First, be prepared. Place whatever the object to be lifted in a position where there's room to maneuver your feet so that you're not having to bend over, twist, or jerk that load. Using the same fundamentals of keeping the spine nice and straight, head up, remember to squat, keep the load as close to you as possible, and use those powerful muscles of the leg to perform the lift. When having to transition that lift to an overhead position, grab the bottom of the tank, squat a bit lower. Again, keeping that load as close to you as possible, moving your feet when you turn, not twisting the spine. And then as you lift, keep the load again close to you, lift overhead, and stand as close to the object as possible. If you'll remember to do these things, you can certainly prevent unnecessary wear and tear on your spine, neck, and shoulders, and prevent injury.